All right, let me just stop everything here. And yeah, as always, as I usually like to start my videos, it's been a while. I just don't want to sit, man. I've been sitting all day, and I'll try and kind of explain what's going on in this time of my life. Because it's been a while. I mean, again, I've not made a video for a long time, but I've got some stuff going on, and I would like to talk about it and, like, tell you how I feel about it. That's the purpose of the channel, I guess. Kind of a almanac, whatever the fuck that is. Yeah, so it's been a while, and I'll start off with the news and then kind of explain what I did and how I feel about it, all the things that are happening right now, all the decisions, all the stuff. I'll try to go over it slowly because I don't want to rush it. And it's also not very early night, so I want to go to sleep maybe. Honestly, I don't give a fuck. And this is another like important thing. I'm kind of yeah, not really. I don't have like a specific set schedule. I kind of eat whenever. Sometimes I don't eat. Sometimes I don't go to sleep. It's kind of a fucked time of my life, and I maybe know a couple of things that would make that better. Anyway, let's start with news one. I did a how do you call those things, like an interview, a job interview, is it? No, I guess, yeah. With the butcher, like there is this local, not really local, they are pretty big honestly, but butchers, so they're a family, like a family business, very big one. And yeah, maybe maybe if I get accepted, I could work there for a while. I don't know if I will be accepted. They seemed pretty positive on that because I'm really young, and that apparently is very useful for them. Other than that, I don't know. So I'm gonna tell you how I feel about that specific situation in a moment, because I have mixed feelings on that, to be honest. But why am I working? Like, what happened to uni? I don't. I think I took the decision. I don't want to go to uni anymore. Okay, at least for now. My parents always tell me, like, oh yeah, if you stop now, you will never get in again. Like, it's like when you stop studying, you never start again. I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't think that is the case, honestly, but yeah. So that's another thing. I feel like if I really want to study nutrition, I still can. Like, I mean, I've been doing that for a while, just not officially, like not at university. But yeah, I don't believe uni is gonna be like the best, fastest way. I guess it's a way to get a piece of paper that tells you, like, tells other people I'm competent. Look at me. Even though it doesn't mean shit, honestly. From like I know people that have a title that know very poor information, okay? And that's kind of why, honestly, like, the fuck was I even doing uni for? Like, do I want to be a nutritionist? Not really. Like, I was doing that, to be fair. I was just doing that because I got the pressure from my parents. They didn't see any other, like, they wanted me to do kind of classic I guess a wish that parents have, like go to uni and do the stuff and, like, yeah, get a degree on something important and, like, yeah, find a job in that area. I went into it with the idea of studying that and doing the business simultaneously, but what happened was if I had the business here, I just couldn't take my eyes off of that, and I would just focus 100% on the business. I also got sick in December, which really took a toll on my mental health, and I genuinely could do nothing after I got sick. And the only thing I got myself back into was the beef jerky business. It really took a hit on me. It was really a rough period, when I got mononucleosis and strep. I just like after that month of sickness, I was all like completely, yeah, like in a rut. So at least I got myself working on the business again. At least that, because I when I was there, I wasn't even sure I was gonna do that either. But at least I did that. I prioritized that, and I never kind of got back into studying uni. So that's where I am right now. For a few months, I've been doing that. Um, and now I want to talk about how everything is going on this frontier, on this, the business stuff. So, to be fair, I'm really like, I don't know, man. It's just a mess, like a bureaucratic mess. And to be fair, I'm not even like putting too much effort in that either. Like, maybe if I wanted to, I could do more. And in a way, I did. I tried to contact I mean, not contact, but like reach out the butcher, and maybe I will work there. And that's a good step. Like, it's a step in the right direction, I guess. Because when I did the interview, they were like, obviously they asked about my beef jerky business, because that's kind of why they knew about me. Like, I gave some samples to my local butcher, and he was like, hey, you should go, like, if you want to, like, if you're looking for a job, you can, like, we are looking for you know a person, so go ask, like, contact this email, do like an interview, and see what they tell you. So they knew about my beef jerky stuff. And when I talked to them about it, they were like supportive, and they were like, if you start like working for us, like we may even like help you if we see there is some margin on it. And so it was cool. It's a step in the right direction. Now I'm gonna tell my opinion on like how I feel about that whole situation. So I feel like working as a butcher for a couple of months at least, I think, because I don't know for how much I will be working as a butcher for, because I have no fucking clue if I even will. But yeah, that's a big like commitment, honestly. And this is the thing, for like when I talked to them, I was trying to be very transparent and like letting them understand that I really, really wanna go forward with my business. So I will go like full time on that job, but I was trying to tell them like I wasn't very sure about like how, if I wanted to stay there long term and whatever not. So they tried to tell me like, oh yeah, don't worry about that, like we're gonna help you out with this business idea. Like, there is my brother, he's very into this stuff, so he would approve that. And yeah, I mean, that's cool. Now my concerns with that are gonna be that I fear that, if I start doing that with them, kind of takes away my, I guess, autonomy, like my ownership of the thing. I don't know how, but I have this feeling. And yeah, like, to be honest, what I envision is like they are not really gonna help me out either way, and I'm just gonna work for them. And what else? I had some pretty strong thoughts about this. But yeah, that's one thing. Honestly, I just wanna, I don't want to rely on them. Okay, that's the thing. And from like, to be fair, I don't have many contacts. I don't have much experience in this field. So like the meat business in general, like the whole meat business is a very complex one. I never dipped at all into it, so I suppose it is complex. I don't know for sure, but I guess. And having someone that experienced is a big help. Like, if they could just help me out, it would be crazy. But obviously, I've gotta work for them for that to happen. I don't think they're just gonna help me out because they are kind souls. And yeah, so like my ideal situation, like my ideal like dream scenario, which is not realistic, will be like, I know them, they're my friends and they help me out, and like they help me understand the bureaucracy, like the you know, the all the regulations, everything that needs to be done, and like something like about business, I guess. But I don't work for them and I work full time on my beef jerky business. That would be the ideal scenario. But comes up another problem, which is that I don't have the, you know, the lab where I don't have the place where I can manufacture safely, regulatedly. Like, I don't have the place to produce beef jerky. So I cannot make it in my house like I'm doing now if I want to sell it to the public. So there will be another roadblock which the butchers could solve, because if I work for them and they help me out, it is kind of it's kind of not obvious, it's kind of give it for granted that I would make it in their place, like in their kitchens or whatever the fuck. So that will be a safe place to do it. And yeah, so that's fucking cool, man. But then again, I don't know how that will be possible, I guess. Because if I work for them, like, where do I make beef jerky, you know? I don't get it that much. Honestly, I'm very doubtful about that. And I feel like that's an option, but I would also like, instead of doing that, I would also like to just work like part-time at a random ass fucking job, like fucking McDonald's, and have like a mentor or like a just develop my business on the side. I mean, on the side mainly, and then I do the side, like the side job, like the part-time job would be the dream scenario for me. And yeah, that would be my ideal. Or maybe that's just because I don't want to work as butcher, you know, because that's a big commitment. I think they want to have me long term, and this is another thing. I don't want to like kind of disappoint them, you know. It's kind of like committing to something is something I don't often do, and I think I do not because either I fear commitment or I am not like, I don't want to commit to something I'm not 100% sure I can sustain. Because, like, to be fair, I'm not sure which one is it. Okay, I think the second one, because I talk for myself, but I mean, I feel like I've committed to something, like working out, making these videos, recording the workouts, fucking eating clean, eating carnivore, not jerking off. Okay, these are all commitments, but they're commitments, I guess, to myself. And when I commit something to myself, I feel like I have more control, I guess. It's not that, like, having to commit something with someone else, either it is for a job or even for like relationships, I can't rush it, you know. I really have to think through that, and that leads to many, you know, things, like, again, even relationship wise, I never committed to a person, because it's not like I'm a fuckboy and I, you know, met so many people, but there are a few, maybe one person, like, I was, you know, having a relationship with, and I chose not to commit, and so I left that person, and yeah, that's the. And even like, if I look back, I was kind of yeah, I could have handled it better, because I probably, you know, hurt that person, and yeah. Anyway, that's a side point. That's besides the point, and I wanted to say that I just struggle, I guess, committing to something, because I'm not. I wanna like live up to the, I guess, expectation that I make myself for. Like, if I go there working at a butcher, for instance, okay, I don't want to like work there, get the experience, which is great for me. I would love to work there just for 1 month, but obviously it's not for them useful that I stay there for 1 month. They want me to stay there like as long as possible, essentially, if I work well. And that's not what I want. I don't want that. So what I want is not what I want, and that kind of creates this friction that I can't ignore. Okay, even if I get hired, I kind of feel bad going there for a month or 2 or 3 and then saying like, oh, okay, thank you, goodbye. It's kind of fucking rude. Okay, it's kind of fucking annoying for a business owners, for them. And that's why I don't really want to commit to something I cannot live up to, if that makes sense. Didn't really phrase it well, but essentially, yeah, by the way, my English is kind of rusty. I have to kind of tripping on my own words. I have to talk slowly. It's been a while I've not talked in English this long. And yeah, but yeah, that's the thing I was trying to convey. They want me to do one thing. I guess I will if they hire me, but I'm not happy about that, because I know I will not want to continue working with them, because I want to do my beef jerky thing like full time. That's what I want to do, not work for them. And yeah, I got it out. That's the thing. I want to do my beef jerky stuff full on that, not work for them. The reason I'm working for them and the reason I got interested in working for them is because experience. I get to know everything about that field, at least in some capacity. And yeah, I get some networking, I guess. I know some people. I kind of work with, in a real place that is a meat business. Okay, that's the main reason I want to go there. Also to raise some money, I guess, but that's not the main thing. Would be amazing. Maybe even like some, I will be close enough to propose a collaboration. Like I could maybe hopefully work in their place. Like I could like rent out a piece of their space temporarily to like set up a dehydrator and do my stuff. Again, there is like all hypothetical, but that's the main reason I wanted to go there. But I feel like they want me to work there, rightfully so. I mean, they were looking for a person to work there long term, not for some like random guy who kind of steals their knowledge, which I'm kind of trying to do at the moment. So that's the thing. They want me to do one thing, I want to do another, and it's not like I lied to them and I told them I will do what they said, because they didn't explicitly say like you should work for us forever, but it's kind of like implicit, I guess. So, and was like, yeah, I mean, I'm free to work, but hey man, at the end of the day I can still quit whenever the fuck I want, and yeah, I just don't want to disappoint them. And that's how I feel about the potential working situation. So like deep down I kind of hope they do not hire me, if I have to be honest, because I could find other solutions. And like if they don't hire me, I at least went out and talked to them and they know me, so there is kind of a relationship, but it's not that relationship where I have to like give them stuff and like there is no dependency, I guess. There is not that dynamic where I'm working for them, so I owe them something, or they owe me something. So I feel like it will be, I feel like I would be better if I didn't work for them, but they at least knew me and I went to their like appointment or whatever the fuck, and they know me at least. And if they don't hire me, my plan is to get a part-time job, like literally whatever happens. Like even okay, I mean, I would like to work like at least a little bit, like Just Eat or like a food delivery. Why? I don't fucking know, man. I wanna try that. I wanna try everything, and even like McDonald's, or like a waiter, like some part-time bullshit. I will not mind that. And when I do that, I would also like to even like paying someone to advise me, like, because I have no fucking clue how to proceed my beef jerky stuff. Because like at the moment the problem is I don't have the place again to work the meat, and if I find it, or I manage to sneak myself into a place where I can do that, that's fucking great, man. I can pay and I can sell the jerky legally, and I can try and simulate if I can do that. And the best part, like the next part is gonna be marketing, and that's where I wanna really kind of myself. I wanna do some marketing on Instagram, like some meme videos, not meme, like some like some clever marketing on Instagram, like, you know, those strange videos that don't seem like an ad, but they are. I saved some examples. Yeah, hopefully I can do that. Again, but this is all. I cannot do this if I'm working like full time on somewhere, I feel like. And between these, the website, the database. By the way, I want to also talk about how I'm doing with the database here. But yeah, that's the gist of it. The last few days I've kind of procrastinated, to be honest. I've not done much. Also, I'm not even producing because I don't have any beef. I do have chicken, which maybe I should cut up tomorrow and cook. But I've got a bunch of beef jerky lying around, some samples, some tests I'm doing. I'm trying to work with a softer kind of beef jerky at the moment. And I'm having some success, but I have to put them in a vacuum. So I have to vacuum seal those, that product line. I have to, like, there is the crystal meat and then the classic version, like two different product lines. And on this product line, I have gotta seal them. So that's one thing, and put it in the fridge. But it's totally doable, so I'm gonna experiment with that. What else? Yeah, I mean, I've done some init and automations, and just now I managed to do a database visualization, like with the I'm not gonna even explain that. And my database is growing, and I've improved it. I made some cool tweaks to, you know, read things better. I've made some automatically, like, some very cool shit with you know, some commodities, I guess. Like I can modify a recipe while I make it, and I can add the recipe to the database directly. If I modify, like, let's say I choose this recipe, so it pops up here, automatically adjusted to ingredients. And if I change the amount of the ingredients, let's say from this number I choose like to use 5 grams. So these are different, as you can see, also light up. It is a different proportion, I guess. So instead of being 0.3%, it is maybe 0.1%. Sorry, it is like 0.9%. So if I click this button, it will create a new recipe with these proportions, and it's all this cool stuff, and it's all automatic, and I can easily create recipes and stuff. The website is going. You can log in. I think it was an old thing there, and yeah, that's kind of it. I mean, there is a lot more than this, but I just don't want to go over it. I've got expenses now. I'm tracking expenses. The whole, like, system of all the products in the warehouse, like the tracking of the packages. I have the orders. There is a whole new, more centralized order system. Like there is a table here with all of the orders, if they're pending, they're completed, and they contain all of the packages. It's very, like, centralized and very relational. It's way better than before. Before it was kind of living up in the air. It wasn't very solid of a system. And yeah, so I improved that. I did some cool changes. I have like this system now that I can, if I buy an ingredient and I dry it out, if I process it basically before using it in a recipe, I have that, like, automatically set up to be, let's say I buy some cheese, okay? I buy some cheese, some grated cheese that I want to dry out and then use in a mixture. Now I can just right here in the raw ingredients, in the same table, I write the same. For example, this is a type of cheese. If I write this type of cheese with a different type, which is like condiment, from raw it goes to condiment, it pulls data from this other table, which is a table that tracks the drying amount, These are the experience weight before, weight after, and dry coefficient, and it does the average of the same product. Like this is the same product, and yeah, so it goes here. You probably have no fucking idea what I'm talking about, but doesn't matter. And yeah, it does automatically the average. If I, man, it's too complex, too convoluted to explain. I can't even, like, it's I just do it. I don't explain it. That's the, as long as it works, and it's great. It's a marvel of in my view, this is a marvel of fucking engineering, man. It's so complex I cannot even explain it easily. Like, I do it. Okay, I don't have to explain it. And now, honestly, I don't want to explain it right now at 2 a.m. at a GoPro. I can't be bothered, man. So just that's gonna be enough for you. What else? Oh, I've done some cool packing, like comparison, I guess, table. These are all of the packagings with the links and the types. I've got some images here. I've got these dashboards, this drop-down menu, which is a custom widget from Grist, and I can choose the sizes, and obviously these are sizes I added. Like depending on the size, it creates summary table with all the sizes possible, and if they are vacuumable or not. This is vacuum, so I choose the size, and I see the options, and I can scroll through them, and yeah, it's very cool. I can compare the different options. This is gonna be useful in the future, especially if I don't remember, like, is this a good deal or not. I can just put in the, you know, how much, like how many packages, the size, the link, and it automatically, you know, computes and tells me which is the most convenient, like price per unit, price per space, I guess. That's cool. That's cool. And yeah, that's something else. I also optimized the formulas because I discovered there are like different ways you can search in the table. You can use the native, like, Grist lookup one or lookup records logic, or you can use the native, like, Python logic. Apparently the formulas I wrote, many of them were written on like raw Python, which is not really efficient. Like, if you use the lookup one formula, it's a lot faster, and holy fuck, man, it is a lot faster. I was having a lot of issues now when adding a new record in the measurements, and I discovered that was the case because I had like these slow formulas. So I changed those up, and now the automation is smooth and they're fast. They don't take like forever to load a new record, you know, because the formulas were taking up a lot of time. So that's cool, and I improved that. A lot of improving, man. I made like these mapping tables where I can basically map the ingredients and their ID. Same for the supplier. I've got ideas for that now, so it's automatically added based on the name I chose for the ingredient and for the supplier. What else? Yeah, I've got some more improvements here. Like, every batch now has its own grids. It's like all more relational. Everything is more relational. I've used this table now to configure some data, like the flow price, the selling price, the like stuff. Okay, I'm not even gonna explain you that. And that's cool. That's fucking cool, man. I also improved the label maker now. I have got like synced blocks which have the same content, so it's fucking cool as hell. And, you know, a lot of stuff I've improved, and I've also produced a lot of beef jerky, a lot of crystal meat, and it's all backed up. I gave away a lot of beef jerky, to be fair. I mean, not a lot, but I've had my fair share of feedback, I guess, because I went to this place with my father. We were eating together, then we gave a few samples to this waiter, because she had like her sister or whatever the fuck was a nutritionist, and they worked in a gym. So she reached out to me, was like, yeah, how does it work, like what's the price and whatever the fuck. and I told them like I cannot sell right now, but these are the prices and that's everything, and she was interested, so that's cool. She reached out to me, and I also gave away to some of my friends in Siena and Florence, here and there. And my friend also got some beef jerky, even for his girl, so that's cool. I'm kind of that's going, man. I'm not even doing marketing. That's the thing. I'm not posting anything on Instagram. Whenever I do, somebody like, not every time, but sometimes it happens that a friend of mine texts me because I posted a story about what I'm cooking. So maybe I should do that if I want to sell something. But at the moment, I've got my stock, and I'm gonna make more because I want to make more beef jerky. I want to make like a good recipe. I want to make like I really struggle when I make a big batch to make like high quality, good tasting beef jerky or like crystal meat. Because when there is a lot of meat, it's hard to mix the ingredients. For example, everything is low. It's kind of a mess. So yeah, making big batches is hard, but it's not gonna stop me. I've done that before and I will do it again. So that's the state of the business. Let me blow my nose, man. Oh man, talking a lot clogs my nose for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, that's the thing on like my database is amazing, man. I love my database. I love Greased, fucking amazing tool. It's open source as well. I'm not even like it's not really, I'm not pirating anything. It's all legal. It's all like open source. It's fucking great, man. And yeah, I love it. Oh god, I'm not like I don't even think I need to like migrate to a custom like application for the like this is already good. Like manipulating the database is good enough for the use I'm having, so it's cool. And yeah, let me think about something else. I've got automations on Greased, improve them. I've got like automatically tracked expenses. I've got this Telegram bot which I can say like, oh, I bought these 43 euros of meat from this supplier, and it will automatically put them there. So it's fucking great. And yeah, life's good. Life's good. And now that is 33 minutes into the video, I can start talking about the things that make life not good, because I've just talked about what I'm doing and the achievements I've got so far, but I'm not talking about how I feel. And I feel I don't feel the best, honestly. How do you say that in a cool way? I just need to socialize more, man. I just really need to socialize more. I socialize only with like I see my friends once a week, and like if I have to be brutally honest, they're kind of lame. Like they're great friends, don't get me wrong, great people. I mean, I've had some friction in the past, but yeah, overall like reliable. I can I guess I trust them. I'm very comfortable with them. But that's it. Okay, I don't have fun with them often. Like we just do nothing. We don't go out. We don't socialize with other people. We stay between us. I need more. Like I need to socialize a little bit more. No new people. Like fucking, because I don't go to uni at the moment because there is no lectures. I don't have a job, like even a part-time job. So I don't see new people because at the moment I should just be doing uni. And if I don't go to uni because there are no lectures, I don't see anyone. So my week is just myself in my fucking room working on the beef jerky business. Maybe like seeing my butcher, I guess. That's my interaction. And then the weekend I see my friends and no one else. That's the thing that's kind of fucking lame. And yeah, if I have to be brutally honest, man, it's not like I don't like, yeah, okay, I don't like my friends. I'm gonna say it out loud. I don't really love the way we are, like, the I don't like the way we, I guess, have fun. I don't have fun when I'm with them. I mean, I like talking with them. Actually, great. They are like, they listen to me. Like they're somebody I can talk to. Uh, but to be fair, I cannot even talk to them about serious stuff because the only times I've tried, it didn't end well. So I don't even have the same like. Um, I don't feel as comfortable as before of like talking to them about serious stuff. I don't wanna open myself up to them. And but that's fine. I mean, I have my brother, I have my family. If I want to talk about like my, if I wanna open myself up, if I wanna be open about my feelings, I can do that with my brother. So yeah, yeah. Other than that, man, they are great people to talk. They listen to me. We do stuff. But when it comes to like socializing, man, they are not that. Like they are not it, man. They are not the right company. I guess that's normal. Everybody has their own, I guess, mode, and they are not the type of people I wanna hang out with if I wanna socialize with other people. And I have come to terms with that. So when I go out with them, I don't expect to have those interactions. And the problem is they're the only people I know, really. Like I don't know anybody else that can like I can do this stuff with. Like I can go and like to the fucking town, like to Florence, for example, and just talk to random people. I don't have a group for that, and that's kind of sad, honestly. One of the things I really would have liked, and I can still have, honestly, if I just decide to find it. How? I one of the things I wish I had is a group of friends which I can do this stuff with, random interactions with random people without too much social anxiety. I have already had my social anxiety. If I have to incite them to get to know other people, it doesn't work. Okay, I have my own, I have my own insecurities. I have my own like walls to cross. I don't want to help them cross their walls when it comes to knowing people, because they don't simply, like, they don't care. They want to know other people. I want to. They don't. So it's not like they are scared of other people. I didn't mean it that way. They're not interested in knowing other people, I guess. So they just don't do it, and I need to. And when I say that let's go do something different, I guess, they just don't care, and that's fair. I mean, they're them, and I'm me. Yeah, that's the only thing just the kind of I had to get it out of my chest. Like I don't like that thing, that dynamic. I don't like it, honestly. I need to change something up. I would love to have another group to do this stuff with. The stuff I cannot do with them because they don't want to. I just don't have another group, and that's unfortunate. I mean, I do have it, but even them, they're not really. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, man. Anyway, that's the thing. And worst case scenario, I guess I have to do everything solo. It's just like such a fucking pain in the ass, man. And like, it will be very hard because I don't live in a big city. I don't live in a place where I can just like in the weekend I can go solo and go do stuff, because it's a small town. There is no one here. I will have to go somewhere. I have to take the car, and I'm not that, yeah, I'm not really into that. So it's kind of what is, I really feel like, yeah, I really feel like having some social interactions, maybe like a partner, a person I really, really like, and I wanna, like, I'm not impressed, but you know, I wanna, like, somebody who has expectations about me, I guess, would be really beneficial. But even like a different friend group, some sociality. Again, yeah, I'm not gonna hide. Like, I would really benefit from like a female, like, presence, if you know what I mean. Like, would not be bad. Uh, and even that, like, there is another problem. Like, I'm very fucking picky, man. I'm fucking picky as fuck. Um, like, there have been times where I've had the opportunity to, I guess, where I basically had female attention. I mean, and again, it's not many times. I can count them on the palm of my hand. Palm? Yeah, on the fingers. Like, I can count them. Like, there are not many, but the times I've had it, I was like, I mean, I've done stuff with people, with females that I liked, honestly, but it was always like temporary. So it wasn't like I knew them. They were not like people I saw on a daily basis. Um, and yeah, I mean, honestly, I just have to know the people. That's the problem. I don't know enough people to extrapolate data about it. So I'm not gonna even try to infer, infer, yeah, infer, like, I cannot fucking speak, man. I'm not gonna say that I am picky because I cannot even like think of many times I was picky, I guess. But I think I am. I think I am because I see people telling me, "Oh, she's fucking hot as fuck." I'm like, I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I guess their taste, you know. Anyway, that's the thing. Yeah, will not mind that. Will be very cool. And even friends, like different friends from the ones I have right now. Because again, I feel like they're fucking same, man. They're kind of lame. So I need some fresh air. You know, I need some adventure, man. I really need some adventure, some different perspectives, because I've been, you know, staying with them all my life basically. I feel like I need some new perspective, like some new people. Traveling, I guess, is a good way to do so, but I cannot travel now. I mean, I can, but it's not in my plans. Traveling, like my brother is gonna go to Australia this year. That's something I would like to do, honestly. Like a whole new place, new life, new people. You can like reinvent yourself there. I feel like I can't really reinvent myself here as much as I could do in a new city. You know, uh, it's a whole different thing there because you know no one, so you are forced to go know somebody new, and that's where I think that is where you start to know new people and yeah, start to know new people and make new friendships and yeah, see new things, I guess. I don't have that. Fuck. I was like, should I maybe install like dating apps just to know people? Like, not even to fuck them. Like, even like males. I don't give a fuck. Like, it's a way to, I guess, know people. Not really, like, not necessarily to fuck them, but like just to, again, make friends would be cool. I guess I think dating apps also have that option. Maybe I don't know, man. Because I genuinely don't know where to, you know, meet people. I genuinely have no fucking clue. This again, it's not a big town. It's like I don't know where to know people. That's the thing. So I dating apps. I don't know. But yeah, that's the state. Oh man. And my sleep schedule is fucked. And I am fucked, man. I don't. I'm really am. I really am. You know, overlooking myself. I'm not really caring about my whole life. I mean, yeah, not life, like I'm not really treating myself well, if that makes sense. How do you say that? Yeah, I'm neglecting, okay? I'm kind of neglecting my person as physically speaking, and not physically. I still work out, I still eat kind of clean. Again, not really clean, kind of on a dirty carnivore, and I'm going to sleep randomly, and I don't wake up at the same time, and I work on nights. And sometimes I don't even know what to work on, and I don't know, man. I really feel like I am missing something in my life. I really do, and I don't know what it is precisely. I have my ideas. Maybe it's like sociality. Maybe it's a job. Maybe it's, I don't know. I feel like I'm not taking really myself. I'm not really taking myself seriously on this thing either. But I don't know if that is the case, or I simply like can't do much realistically. I don't know, man. I fucking don't know. So yeah. How do I feel? 6 out of 10, honestly. Not the best, not the worst. I mean, the good thing now, good I guess, is that I'm not too stressed, because I'm not stressed about uni anymore, because I took the decision. I'm gonna cut it off. I'm not gonna do uni. Other than that, that means I'm in the limbo again. I am in the limbo of no paved path. I don't have a paved path ahead of me, and as always, that's kind of scary, but I just don't think about it, and keep doing this stuff. Tomorrow I think I'm gonna work on the website a little bit more. I'm gonna add some profile settings for the users, maybe like a recover password option. And yeah, that's what I think. I also wanna get my email with the domain of my website. Let me write that down actually. Okay. Yeah, so some hieroglyphics here. These are my notebooks, my to-do stuff. And yeah, that's what is going on. I think I mentioned a lot of stuff, maybe not everything, but most of it probably. Yeah. Man, that was a long one, but it was needed. I had to update myself, I guess. I'm still doing the cooking videos, the workouts, but they feel more and more empty. They really feel empty. I'm doing it out of habit now, the videos. I don't know if I wanna keep them up. I mean, I've kind of I kind of committed to it, so I'm not having a problem doing them, but it's all automatic. I'm not even spending too much time on uploading and shit, so I think I'm gonna continue because it doesn't cost me anything almost. But yeah, that's the idea right now. So yeah, my life kind of feels I feel like I am more and more numb as time goes on, and I feel like I need some sparks in my life. Yeah, that's kind of the way I feel right now. Life feels numb, slow and numb, and uncertain in a certain way, but yeah, mainly like numb. And yeah, I just feel like I need some spark, and I don't know how to get it. See you next time.